Kenneth Nyström, also from Sweden. In white, Arndt Fohlen from Norway. And in yellow helmet, Hans Foltermeyer, the long track champion from Germany. A lot of tension. Nyström pushing the tape. Nyström's clutch is dragging, and they're away. Nyström neck and neck. Carlsen leads. Nyström in second. And Fohlen as they head off down the back straight. Foltermeyer pulled off. Foltermeyer now set off on his way, but he's almost going to be lapped. Carlsen still leading. Nyström pushing him hard. But Carlsen it is. Was the German hoping the race would be stopped, Bo?
Yeah, I think I hope it, but the referee put the green light on, and if you stop then you exclude it.
Well, as Bo said, the German was waiting for the race to be stopped. Foltermeyer was unlucky, and now there's a terrific battle still going. Carlsen it is. Nyström in second place, and Arndt Fohlen from Norway in three. From the inside in red, British champion Neil Evett. This is going to be an action-packed heat. In the blue helmet, a young Italian with an awful lot of work to do, 22 years of age, Valentino Ferlinetto. In white, Steve Baker from Australia, and riding in the yellow helmet, Rick Miller, our sometime screen sport commentator.
And they're really good machines.
Well, we shall see. Pushing the tapes now. And Evett takes it into the first bend. At the back, but it's Evett's from Rick Miller. Baker there in third. Evett's looking good. Remember, borrowed machines in first and second place. Those borrowed bikes are going well, Bo.
Yeah, as I said, they're very good machines.
And Miller's off. Miller's taken a tumble. Ferlinetto's on for a point in third place. The race has stopped. The race has stopped. Well, let's have another look at that. Exactly what did happen to Rick Miller. It appeared from here that he locked it up as he went into the bend and the back wheel came round. Is that correct, Bo?
Yeah, I think he should change the line on the track, and he slid around and slipped over, and his left leg come underneath his back.
In blue, Per Sorensen for Denmark in white, and Arndt Fohlen for Norway in yellow and black. And Arndt Fohlen was competing in long track just yesterday in a team event, in which Norway came third, Denmark second, and Sweden took the win. A lot of these speedway riders compete regularly in long track. It's all good experience. Tapes are up. Marinowski takes the front. Tight round the bend and wide round the outside. The young Norwegian Fohlen. Marinowski is already at the back. Fohlen leading. Sorensen for Denmark in second. Neil Evans for Great Britain in third. Got a superb ride for Arndt Fohlen so far. That was a good start for the Norwegian, Bo.
Yeah, a really good first turn, and now he's moving out from the inside line and gets the dirt from the back wheel. It's really good racing.
I'm surprised to see Evans back there.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I thought he should win this race easily.
3 points into the last turn. Sorensen still in second. They're getting away from Evitz. Well, a superb ride there for the young Norwegian. 3 points for Arnt Follen from Norway. Runner-up for 2 points, Per Sorensen from Denmark. And in third place, for the last point in the blue helmet, Neil Evitz for final, the first highest point scorers going through into the 21st race. But coming up now on the inside in red helmet from Austria, Heinrich Schatter. In the blue helmet, it's Hans Faltermeyer from West Germany. Miller in white for the USA, and for Sweden, Per Jonsson, yellow and black. A little bit over anxious. They're all away. Faltermeyer left on the line. Jonsson takes it round the first bend. Miller it is. Miller in second. And Schatter in third. Only 3 riders. Faltermeyer's pulled off. Jonsson looking very good.
He's racing so, I've never seen him racing so good as he do at the moment, you know. No mistakes, let the bike do the work, you know. Just sitting on a race. It looks so easy.
Pulling a nice wheelie down there, Bo. The way he's riding, is he on for the win tonight?
Yeah, I think he's gonna win it. He's so much self-confidence for the moment.
Looking very, very polished. Showing off to the crowd a little, huh?
Yeah, he's a crowd pleaser, you know. He's a very good balance, and, you know.
The flag is out. Per Jonsson wheelies over the line. The crowd here absolutely delighted with his efforts. Per Jonsson it was who took the win. In second place, Miller for the USA. And the Austrian Schatter in third in the red helmet. Jonsson is out again, riding in blue. Peter Nalin in the white helmet. And Furlinetto for Italy in yellow and black. But Arnt Follen has a problem. He's stopped his machine. Pushing his machine in. Going to get his spare bike. Jumping on the spare bike. What was the reason for that, Bo?
I think the bike was misfiring, and now he only had 30 seconds left on the 2 minutes warning, and he's gonna use his spare bike. But maybe it can be his ignition box. But the bike was sound very bad, so he had no chance. He had to change. But this race is gonna be really good between Nalin and Johnson. And hope Johnson can lose the gate so we can see him passing from the back.
Are the ignition boxes still interspan?
Yeah, they usually interspan lots of riders, and they usually are very good. You can trust them, but sometimes they're misfiring, you know.
And I understand they charge them from the car battery, is that correct?
Yeah, they usually call it in 1 hour. In 1 hour, they take the charge down. Now when Follen coming out with his spare bike, he hasn't warmed it up really. So that's why it sounds so bad. It's a cold engine.
That's not good for the engine either, is it, to race on when it's cold?
No, the engine had to be warm to race.
But Follen's out there. He's got his spare machine. He's away. Jonsson taking the lead again. Per Jonsson it is for Sweden taking the lead. In second place it's Nalin. So we have Swedes in first and second. In third place Follen. And bringing up the rear the Italian Furlinetto. Not so lucky this time out.
I think Peter Nalin is trying to catch Per, so he's racing very bad now, racing too narrow to the inside line into returns. That's the reason why Per pulling away now.
So he's scrubbing off his speed, is he?
Yeah. When you turn on this track too narrow, you move out too much and makes it coming in problems.
Jonsson looking good. Per Jonsson heading for his third win of the evening. In Heat 9, remember 20 heats and one grand final, and riding the way he is now, Jonsson's going to be in that final. Per Jonsson takes the win. Arndt Forland in second. Coming up now for Heat 10. Rick Miller for the USA in red. Carlsen in blue. Brannefer's out again in white. And Per Sørensen for Denmark in yellow. Rocking backwards and forwards now. They've all been exposed to a minimum of 2. Some of them have had 3 rides. Almost halfway through the program. Per Jonsson is the man who's so far taken the maximum glory. What's the delay for, Bo?
No, I think they're waiting for each other to get in front of the tapes, because it's so important to stand straight, you know, because it's so difficult to pass.
They're away. Brannefors hits the front. Brannefors it is from Carlsen. Swedes first and second. Sørensen for Denmark in third. Miller bringing up the rear. It's a good night for Sweden so far.
Yeah, really nice. Now Rick Miller fell again.
The same place he came off before.
Yeah, same place. It's a very good night for Sweden. They're racing really good now. And Per Sørensen trying very hard, but Carlsen experience to it.
Sørensen is trying, he's really piling on the coals now, looking for a way through the inside. Sørensen still looking through, but Brannefors it is. Brannefors from Carlsen. Sørensen making a last-ditch effort on the last bend. A good first and second for Sweden. Pierre Brannefors, a local man, takes the 3 points. Faltermeyer so far has failed to get off the line. It's not Faltermeyer's night, is it?
No, I think he's going to remember this night very long. He hasn't raced 10 yards yet.
Let's keep our fingers crossed for him this time. He's away. Baker hits the front. Baker from Werther. Faltermeyer in third. Marinovsky in fourth. Steve Baker for Australia. Hit the lead from the word go. Opening the gap down the back straight. Beautiful machine control. Picking his front wheel up as he came past the commentary point. The other 3 unable to do anything about the flying Baker. A good ride by Baker so far.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's racing so good, you know. It's just pulling away, racing the line as it should be, you know, it's really great.
Faltermeyer moves into second. On the last bend, takes it wide. Werther still looking, but Faltermeyer gets second. Well, a good ride by the West German. He picked up 2 points that time. Steve Baker took the win to take the 3. Last heat before the interval. Heat 12. Tervonen for Finland in red. Schatter for Austria riding in blue. Neil Levitz for Great Britain in the white helmet. And on the outside in yellow and black, Kenneth Nystrom from Sweden. So riders from 4 nations take the line in Heat 12. Apart from Jonsson, everybody else seems fairly even, Bo.
Yeah, apart from him, it's very good, you know. They're beating each other, and so it's going to be tough when after race 20, when we had to pick up the 4 best to go in the final race. But I hope I have 2 riders like Tyrven and Alin, of course, and Jonsson. That's 3 Swedes.
That'll be interesting for you, and it'll certainly be interesting for us. tapes. Now Tervonen. They're all away. Tervonen hits the front from the inside. Evans in second place. Neil Evans nicely through in second. Kenneth Nystrom in third. Neil Evans looking for that inside gap, but drifting wide. Head down as he's down the back straight in pursuit of the flying Tervonen. Tervonen's looking good.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's fast from the gate and also racing the line and looking for grip on the back wheel. It's really good. Now he's pulling away from Evans, and that means he's only racing in Sweden, you know.
He had a look there, he didn't quite know where Evans was, did he, for a minute?
Now Evans did a mistake on the first turn on the second lap, and that's why it's so many yards between them now.
Into the last turn. Evans is going to have to settle for second place. Well, that was an exciting 12 races taking us up to the interval, Bo. It's turning a bit cold. Well, I nip off for a hot dog and a cup of tea. Would you like to give us a rundown on the position so far?
Yeah, the winner so far is Per Jonsson, who scored a maximum 9 points, and he's the one class by him own. He equal a track record in his second race. Second, we had Olle Tervonen, an ex-Eastbourne rider, now racing for Eskilstuna Team Smedena. He had 8. His teammate from Smedena, Peter Nalin, 7 points. Then we had Steve Baker from Australia, had 6. Neil Evans, the English champ, had 6. And Pierre Brannefors had 6. That is the top.
Know who to put our money on for this heat. Heat 14 of 20. The little West German riding in the white helmet still has a lot of work to do. That's a good start. My co-commentator Bo Jansen has more than a passing interest in the man who's leading this race.
Yeah, that's my captain for my team. He made a very good first turn, and now he's gonna win this race if he can stand on his wheels. He's just pulling away now.
Voltemar trying hard for second place, but Tervonen it is. Olli Tervonen well in the lead now, looking very tidy. Per Sorensen in second. Field well strung out into the last lap. Ferlinetto from Italy bringing up the rear, trying desperately hard. And a good win, Heat 14 for Olli Tervonen from Finland. Per Sorensen from Denmark riding in red in second place. And Hans Voltemar from West Germany in third and getting the 1 point for his efforts. Per Jonsson unbeaten so far tonight. On the inside, in the red helmet. 3 Swedes, in fact, in this race, and only 1 Englishman, Bo. What would you like to see to spice this race up a bit?
Well, it'd be good for England if Evans could win that, to see if Jonsson can pass from the back, because so far Jonsson had been a rider by his own.
We've seen some good starts from that white position tonight.
Yeah, we have seen, but most of the riders have won from the inside gate.
Evans pushing the tape. A good start by Evans. A good start by Neil Evans. A brilliant start. Carlson round the outside, but Evans in second. Per Jonsson in third. And Berta down in fourth. But Evans made a good gate.
Yes, really good gate now. And now Jonsson gonna do... No, Evans get a wheelie from that, so that's the reason why Jonsson passed him.
Per Jonsson up to second, going through on the inside. Jonsson it is taking the lead. Jonsson in the familiar position. He's in front, having ridden from third place. A good ride by Jonsson.
Yeah, really good ride. You know, he's marvelous now. Even he was third out. They just took one lap to pass two of them.
When he went inside Carlson, it looked to me as though he almost took him into the safety fence down the back straight.
Yeah, I think he moved out him a little to show him that they don't be near me.
But Jonsson it is, coming home to take the flag. A superb ride by Per Jonsson from Sweden to take the win in Heat 15. In both from Sweden and both on 9 points, so each of them will be trying pretty hard. On the inside in red, Peter Nalin. The West German in the blue helmet, Faltermeyer. Brannefors is in white, and Neil Evitz from Great Britain on the outside in yellow. Evitz currently has 7 points. He will be expecting to do a little bit better in this one. Faltermeyer, of course, struggling a little bit because he had 2 bad starts, so there's quite a bit to do. Do you have apart from your own preference, which do you feel between Nalin and Brannefors?
Well, I think Nalin had the best gate now so far.
Brannefors looking very hard as he goes for the front, riding all the way around the outside of Nalin. Brannefors takes the edge as they go down the second straight. Nalin on the inside. This is good stuff, though.
Yeah, I think he did go outside of Pierre Brannefors to get some dirt, or just push him hard like he did now.
Too much traction there. Pick the front up and let Peter Nalin through on the inside. Pierre Brannefors will be furious with himself for that. Looking very hard now on the outside. A good race this Heat 17. Brannefors coming back. Evitz for England down in third. But Nalin's still leading into the last lap. Brannefors having one more go. Nalin looks to have it sewn up.
Yeah, Nalin is safe now, and it was really good to take him from the back. Really good.
A super race for Peter Nalin. 3 points, moves him on to 12. Joint lead with Per Jonsson, but of course Jonsson will be out soon. Brannefors takes second for 2 points. Neil Evitz for Great Britain, third and 1 point. Jonsson's not starting from the best place on the line, but you don't see any problems, do you, Bo?
No, I don't see any problem. He's so good tonight, so he passed from the back if he wants.
And pass from the back he's going to have to do through the inside into third.
Yeah, and he'll wait another 2 laps and he's in first position.
He's having to work for it. Nystrom it is in the lead. Nystrom from Sweden. Baker from Australia. Round the outside goes Jonsson. Jonsson's into second. It's going to be a very, very interesting next time round. He seems to know just where to do it.
Yeah, he knows his way around here, you know. He's smallest, you know. You're going to pass Kennedy in a lap or something, you see.
Jonsson now poising himself to make the move, looking at the inside line. Still 1 lap to go. Nystrom has to keep the door closed. Jonsson round the outside.
Yeah, that's what I said, you know, he is so good, you know, he's doing no mistakes. He's the champion tonight.
A beautiful overtaking move. Beautifully done. A superb back-to-front win for Per Jonsson for Sweden. Kenneth Nystrom, also from Sweden, took second place. And Baker, a very, very good race to take third and 1 point. Outside of him, Marinowski from West Germany in blue. Riding in white, Valentino Ferlinetto, the Italian. And on the outside in yellow, Heinrich Schatter from Austria. An interesting situation as they go towards the first bend. It's Carlson in the red, and if Carlson, currently sitting on 7 points, gets the win here, he will go into a run-off situation with Forland from Norway, who is also on 10, for the final place in the final. But a real battle now developing. Furlanetto, the little Italian, having a bit of a go.
Yeah, I think this is his best race so far, and he's really pushing Chrissy Carlson.
Not a good night for the Austrian.
No, I think he's gonna forget this night at once, you know. I feel sorry for him going so long trip and have a bad night as he had. It must feel very bad inside.
A good win for Carlson. Carlson moves on to 10, and a run-off situation between himself and Arne Forland. In second place, Furlanetto from Italy. And in third place, Marinovsky in the blue helmet, riding for West Germany. Well, the grand final, the last event for this evening, the grand final is an all-Scandinavian affair with 4 Swedish League riders qualifying for this start. Tirvainen the Finn on the inside, although he rides in Swedish League. Tirvainen the Finn in the red helmet, Pierre Brannefors in blue, Per Jonsson, who's ridden brilliantly to a maximum so far this evening, in the white helmet in the third spot, and Peter Nalin on the outside in yellow and black. Just before the start, Bo, maybe you'd like to say a word about Nalin's chances in this, riding from the outside.
Well, this is the worst gate for him. He should really be on the inside gate to have a real chance, but I think it's gonna be a tough first turn, you know. So, but I think the fourth for the moment is the worst for him.
You mean he's under psychological pressure, yeah?
Yeah, you know, and the best for him should be on the inside, you know. But he had done so good this meeting, so, you know, he can even win it from the fourth.
Well, they've all ridden very well tonight, and the fact that they've qualified means they've all ridden very well, so they won't go home empty-handed, that's for sure.
No, and I think Peter has done a really good, it's his first big meeting, you know, with the big boys, and so I think they'll please everyone here.
And what about his future?
Well, his dream is to come to England to race, and but for the moment he's too young for it yet. He needs some more experience, but he's the young, hottest prospect in Sweden now. His life is speedway, you know.
Is British League Speedway the goal for every Speedway rider?
Yeah, I think so. It's a dream, because if you're going to be a world champion one day, you have to be in British League. That is to race against the top boys every day, nearly.
Well, this is going to be a cracking heat. The riders just sorting themselves out, moving up towards the repeat on the inside. Brannefors next to him in blue. Hey, Jonsson, the man we expect to win this, but you never know, in the white helmet. And Peter Nalin on the outside, the young hopeful. Let's see if Peter can come up with the goods. And a super start. Tirvanen hits the front. Jonsson's down in third, but Tirvanen it is, going for the big one. Tirvanen in red, Jonsson coming round the outside, already moving into second slot. We think it's just a matter of time, but Tirvanen's holding on there. Brannefors in third. Young Peter Nalin, something wrong with his bike, in fourth. Per Jonsson closing that gap now in second place. But Olli Tirvanen still holding the front. Under pressure from behind, psychologically and physically. He knows Jonsson's capabilities. Jonsson's off. Per Jonsson has thrown it away. What a disaster for Jonsson. Tirvanen's got to win this event if he doesn't do anything silly. This is bad luck for Jonsson, but good luck for Olli.
Yeah, it's very good luck for Olli. And now Peter trying to catching up Brannefors. But this is the way when Per Jonsson was trying to catch Olli too hard. That is something was happening. I feel very sorry for him.
Well, tragedy for Jonsson. He rode brilliantly, but he was trying a little bit too hard and got in the loose stuff there, I think. And Olli Tervonen takes the grand final, a super win.